Hey, what's up, guys? PK78 coming at you again. I am now getting ready to stuff my cabbage and get ready to put it in the oven. One second. Right now I have cornbread. I make cornbread. It's in the oven. My cabbage leaves. My leafy cabbages. I only peeled a certain amount of cabbage leaves because we usually have leftovers, but no. We don't need leftovers today. Only because we don't eat stuffed cabbage all the time, so I think I'm just gonna use this little pan so I can throw it away afterward. Or I might use my little glass dish. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make 6 stuffed cabbages. And I'm not gonna use this pan. I'm gonna use my little glass dish. One second. Great if it's a little bit more organized. Anyways, I'm gonna use my little glass dish here. I'm gonna rinse out. Okay. Rinse that out. Try that real quick. Okay, so I already prepared my meat. It looks like this. There's Italian breadcrumbs in here. 1 egg. Like 3 pounds of ground meat, if that. I don't even think it's 3 pounds. What I do is I roll it up into a ball like this. My hands are washed. I take a leaf. And everybody does this different, but like this part of the leaf, I always tuck in. And I tuck in the ends. It's not going to be perfect, but anyways, I'm going to set it in the dish. And, oh wow. I'm going to keep doing that. And plus I'll make a couple, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I'll make a couple meatballs too on the side. Because if anybody knows S-Boy 46 Money Team like I do, he likes meat. So I just tuck it in and roll it the best that I can. Turn out looking like that. So I like making stuffed let me try to push this down a little. I like making stuffed peppers too. It's just that my man he's not real big on peppers. Let me see if I can adjust this camera a little better. Okay. There we go. That way you can actually see what I'm doing. So, okay. Got my leaf. I want to put a little bit more meat in there. I preheated the oven. Well, actually, the oven's going to be preheated anyways because I'm baking my cornbread. So, the oven will already be hot. So, I hope I seasoned this with, I'll show you all the seasonings that I used once I get these wrapped. I'm big on seasonings. I'm Italian. And I love my seasonings. So I'm very big on the variety of seasonings. And just because it says steak doesn't mean that you can't use it on other meats. I love steak seasoning and chicken seasoning. Okay, so actually I made, this is going to turn out to be, I think, 7. Yeah, I patched that with this. Yep, sure did. I sure did. Anyways, so growing up with an Italian mom, she said there was rules in the kitchen. And her rules was, your hair got to be pulled back, your hands got to be washed, and we would make the food. I mean, my mom used to cook for all of us, but she said, always make and prepare your food as if you were the only one eating it, so, you know, you would want it to taste good. And she said, you always cook with your heart. Okay, so I'm done with that. I keep fresh paper towels, clean paper towels right beside me, so I can always, you know, keep my hands clean. One second. So I'm gonna now just roll up into a couple meatballs to just throw in here. Let's go put them right there. We're gonna put them right down the middle. It's gonna be like 3 little meatballs. That one there. Okay, I lied. Maybe 4 little meatballs. These are the size of the meatballs that I make. Just like that. And then, so I got 2 packs of small ground meat that was in here. I used them all. I seasoned them. You can hear that I'm washing my hands again. I always make sure my hands are clean. So I usually use a sauce that I make, and I make it taste the way I want it to taste, but my sister told me to use tomato soup. So I'm going to pour tomato soup over top of this. I got Campbell's tomato soup. And I'm going to open it real quick. Sorry that I'm off camera, but everything's like, you'll see my kitchen set up the way it is. Everything's a little bit of everywhere. Oh. Okay, if I could possibly have the right thing plugged in. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry about that. I usually have everything prepared. So, here's the tomato soup. Let me throw this one away because I don't want to make a mess. I go through the most paper towels. Okay. So before I put this on, you'll see I'll show you the seasonings that I use. Okay, so Spice Classic steak seasoning. I don't care. I know it's for steaks, but I sprinkled it all over. On the cabbage, on the meatballs. I also use Old Bay. Love Old Bay. Sorry that my camera's like kind of crooked. But anyway, I love Old Bay. You see my hair's pulled back. I don't touch my hair. I don't touch anything else unless I wash my hands again. So I sprinkled it with Old Bay also. Goya adobo sauce. I mean, adobo seasoning. Just lightly, so there's not, like it's not over seasoned. But I like my seasoning. I also put garlic salt, because I love garlic. A little bit, lightly, because it could tend to be a little strong. Okay, and then I'm gonna, where is it? As soon as I find it, I got like so many things up here. Unreal. These are the Italian bread seasonings, that plain breadcrumbs. These are the breadcrumbs that I used. Oh my goodness, I couldn't spit it out. Oh, I'm so short. I can't seem to locate. Oh, it was right here. I used McCormick's black peppercorn grinder. And take the lid off. I don't know what they're doing outside, but there's a lot of banging going on, let me tell you. Anyways, so I grind some pepper on it. Lightly salted. Very lightly. Very. Then I'm pouring this over top. I'm trying to cover all the cabbage. All the meat. Okay. Okay, so I used the whole can. I would have used more if I made more, but I didn't. So I'm gonna also tomato soup. I'm gonna grind some more pepper on top. All over. And it is now ready to be put into the oven. But first, let me check on the cornbread. Sorry, my cabinet is so loud. Oh, cornbread is done. Let me get that out. These are so cute. My little oven mitt thingy. Okay, so I lied. Not finished, but almost finished. So I'm gonna still go ahead and put them in. I know the heat, I'm gonna turn the heat down to 350. So I'm putting this in the oven at 350. This is what it looks like. Okay. It looks good. Ooh. Now if my camera would just act right. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. You can see tomatoes all over it. Okay. Now I will take it out in a little bit. I'm gonna set my kitchen timer. I'm gonna say about 30 minutes. I will check it in probably 15. But I will take the cornbread out soon. I use the Jiffy. I'll show you the cornbread mix that I use. Jiffy cornbread mix. I take an egg and I pour some milk in there, and can't tell you the secret ingredient that I use in this, but it is fire. I make that on special occasions too. Also, this Thanksgiving, I think I'm going to record my dinner and how I make it. I also make a marshmallow dessert. It's like a marshmallow fruit salad. Everybody thinks that you use whipped cream. You don't. You really don't. Like, believe me when I say I make this with the different colored marshmallows, the little miniature ones, and sour cream, pineapple chunks, tangerines that come in a can, maraschino cherries, crushed up walnut. You can use walnuts, almonds, pistachios. I'm going to try pistachios this year. Because walnuts already has that, like, I don't know if it's just me, but the acidity in the walnuts, the natural acid that the walnuts have, it, like, burns the palates on my tongue. So, I'm going to leave walnuts out this year. But, okay, so, sour cream, tangerines, chunky pineapples, maraschino cherries, and the little miniature marshmallows that are different colors, and the type of nut that you want. You got to crush it up, like, to where it's, like, just, you could sprinkle it, mix it all up. You'll know when you have, I don't measure my stuff out. My mom never did that. I just go with what I know and how it looks. So, you just add the sour cream. Oh, and you pour a little bit of each juice into it. Like, save the juices because that's what flavors the sour cream. And then you, like, mix it up really, really good. You put it in, like, a container that you can put in the fridge. Because you'll make that first. Like, Thanksgiving dinner, I make that first. So it'll be in the fridge and it'll be cold, chilled, gelled, whatever you want to call it. I also make pistachio pudding. Love it. I make pistachio pudding. For Thanksgiving, I make at least 2 pies. I make a jello cheesecake. I want to try, I've been saying this, and I want to really try making, like, an apple empanada pie. If you ever had an empanada, they're so good. I'm going to put, like, little caramels in it and stuff and make it real caramely. I'm going to try that this Thanksgiving. So, trying to think of anything else. My turkey, of course. I make, my friend, one of my best friends, showed me how to make, like, this broccoli, vegetable, cheesy. It is so good. I make that too. With Ritz crackers and stuff. So good. I'll show you guys how I make it. But anyways, I throw down for Thanksgiving, Easter, and Christmas. So I'll be sure to record that. Or maybe, as boy 46 Money Team can help me with that one. Maybe he can record me while I'm doing it. But yeah, so I think I'm going to have a little bit more, like, when I cook like this, I think I'm going to have, like, a little bit more videos to show you guys what I do and how I do it. Yeah, I love to cook. I'm Italian and Indian, so love to cook. Anyways, I will show you guys the finished product. I'll actually add pictures of the finished product to this video. So please like, comment, subscribe, share, and yeah, have a blessed day.